Yo, 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 what's up, you guys? Welcome back, man. Welcome back to the Men Underground Monthly Mailbox. This is the second episode of the Monthly Mailbox, man. I got a good one. This one isn't going to be as long as the last one. That last one was almost an hour and a half. This one, I don't know. It should be pretty quick. It should be pretty easy, depending on how much I got to say. I'm doing this off the dome. Um, no notes, no nothing. So sometimes I tend to run long. So anyhow, man, without further ado, let's get into episode number 2 of the Minute Underground Monthly Mailbox. First thing we have up, man, I've been watching this CD. I'm doing a lot of space filler things. This month, last month, I was doing the same, but also I had certain missions, like I was trying to collect certain albums and things like that and finish up. This is this first one that I'm gonna get into um, is Compton's Most Wanted, right? Compton's Most Wanted, Death Wish 2. So let me zoom in a little bit before you bring that up. So Compton's Most Wanted, Death Wish 2. I've been looking for this CD single for a while, man. On it is East Coast Gangstar Remix, West Coast Nestle Quik Death Remix, and LP Radio Edit. The first two are done by, the first one is done by DJ Premier. DJ Premier and MC8 of Compton's Most Wanted did put out an album together. I want to say almost, I don't know, probably about 10 years ago, close to, well, I'll say probably 7, 8 years ago, now that I'm thinking about it. But they put out an album together. They've had a long-lasting relationship. And this is one of those songs that DJ Premier produced for the Death Wish 2 CD single. The last two tracks of the three, it was done by DJ Slip, who is also a Compton's Most Wanted affiliate. So yeah, man, I've been looking for this CD for a long time. It doesn't come with any artwork or anything like that, just a basic jewel case. It usually comes in a thicker jewel case, not a slim line jewel case, but there's never any artwork for it. Just a great CD single. I did get this off of Discogs. I forget the guy's name, the seller's name. I'll try to remember it, but yeah, man, this copy overall is pretty clean. I would give it, I don't remember what he rated it, but me personally, I'll give it like a near mint, you know what I mean, or a very good plus. I'm happy to have this in my collection. Been looking for it for a while. There's a few more Compton Most Wanted things that I'm looking forward for. Hopefully I'll get them sooner than later. All right. Second up is DJ Quik's, another Compton guy, DJ Quik's Tonight CD single. Got this from the same seller as well. Been looking for this version, this CD. This is a promo version, just like the Compton's Most Wanted. Tonight, off of his first album, Born and Raised in Compton. I really love this song Tonight. Had the melody and rhythm from Betty Wright. Tonight is the night, do 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 do, which is Clear's the bass line and all that was by a group named Clear, and their song was called Tonight as well. Tonight, tonight is the night. That's Betty Wright right there. So anyhow, it contains those two samples just off the dome, man. Yeah, so David Blake, aka DJ Quik. Tonight, there's 2 tracks on it. You have the radio edit and the full-length radio version. So this is a radio version only. Does not come with artwork, neither on the front nor the back. However, still good as gold. Let me check the condition of this, because I really haven't had a chance to check the conditions of the CDs. This one, once again, is like new. Possibly, or I'll see some blemishes. So we'll say near mint. I would grade near mint. I'm happy to have this, just like I am the Compton's Most Wanted Death Wish 2 album. All right, third up. Third up. Not word up, but third up. All right, third up. I was actually talking about like I wanted this during the previous monthly mailbox, right? I'm talking about 8-Ball MJG's Listen to the Lyrics. This cassette, let me get it in right there. This cassette is has been on my want list for a long time in cassette version. Most people are posting it from anywhere, posting price anywhere from $100 up to $200, yada yada yada. However, if you go on Discogs, I think there's like 3 or 4 different versions. This version this one I found on eBay. A seller just happened to have it for like, I want to say like 50 something bucks or 60 something bucks. And then, I ended up like following it, liking it. And then he sent me an offer for cheap. I sent him a counter offer and he accepted, and I got it for dirt cheap. Not dirt cheap, but very good price. I'm going to say, I can't remember what it was. I want to say it's like 40 bucks or something like that. But most people, whether it's the original version or one of the re-release versions like this one right here, this is a re-release version, all of them go for at least $100. So I actually came up on this one, Now this one is a white cassette tape, you know what I'm saying? So it has Listen to the Lyrics, Pimp in the House, and Got to Be Real. So on this side it's Got to Be Real, but on this side it's the first side is Listen to the Lyrics and Pimp in the House. And so for like that. So it's a white cassette tape. Now this one, believe it or not, is not on Discogs. This version of white cassette is not on Discogs. So I actually feel like, dang, I actually got a version that they don't have. I don't know if you can see it right here, but there's these like little numbers that run in this border right there. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, some little numbers that run in the border along right here, and I was unable to see that. It's actually numbers, not numbers. It's made in the USA, but I haven't seen that upside down. I've seen similar cassette tapes, but not exactly that. Now, let me open this up. It does have a barcode on there, right here, and so for like that. On the inside, it's blank white, but it has a fold-out 1 page right there. 8-Ball and MJG right there. The spine looks like that. And, yeah, man. I'm happy to have it. I just sort of spoke it into existence, and it happened, man. Like I told you guys, like I'm not paying $100 and something for that tape. I really am not. You know what I mean? And when I was talking about that, this version, the reason why I was talking about it, I had just came up on this CD single version of it, and I was like, man, I really want one of the original tapes or one of the many versions. Well, 3. I think there was 3 versions that I was aware of the cassette versions, because I don't have any of the cassette versions. So I have 1 down, and it looks like 3 or 4 more to go. But yeah, man, I was happy to find one and for a good price, Be patient, you guys. You will make some come ups. You know what I'm saying? You will make some come ups. Yeah, just hang in there. You'll find some come ups for your collection. Sometimes you do have to pay the price, All right, with that being said, we're going to get into 8-Ball of 8-Ball MJG. Last month, I got in this version. Right? I found a brand new sealed copy. This is the double CD bin vinyl with the hype sticker on the front, yada, yada, yada. Has actually 3 CDs for the price of 2, it says. New double CD plus free sampler. So I had that sampler disc. I had one of those brand new sealed. I put it in one of those protective things as well. But I found this back in December, and I was talking to you guys about this. And I was looking for one more version, the regular disc version, the regular disc version. And it is a double disc. It's not a 3 disc. So this 3-disc version has the same amount of tracks, which I believe is 16 tracks. I mean, not 16, 26 tracks total. Let me compare it, make sure. Yeah, 26 tracks total for the thing. And then on this one, the sticker one, 3 CDs, it has 12 samples from A-Ball, MJG, and other people, Crucial Conflict, and yada, yada, yada. But I was looking for this version. I found a brand new sealed one. It has the sound scan on the top, still intact. This one's a little bit rough, but I took it because sometimes you got to take it. It has a crack on it and so forth like that. So, but I'll take it for now. You know what I mean? Happy to have it in the collection, you know? All right, that was the 4th thing that I came up on. But now the 5th thing that I came up on, I've been looking for a long time. There's 2 versions of this. Now I'm looking for the 2nd version. Got this off of Discogs from a seller and so forth like that. But what I have here is ESG, Everyday Street Gangsta, out of Houston, Texas. CD single for Swangin and Bangin. This CD single I've been looking for a while. It has the radio version of Swangin and Bangin, radio remix, acapella, and instrumental. There's another version of this, I want to say, that has screw version. That'll be the difference. And I'm looking for that one too. So if you guys happen to have that, let me know. But yeah, man, I finally found this. This came off this album. These songs came off. This single came off of the album Oceans of Funk. Go check that out, man. Pretty dope, pretty dope. Happy to have this in a collection as well. All right. Now, you remember the DJ Quik and the Compton's Most Wanted CD? Well, I got it off of Discogs from the particular seller. I don't have his name, but I got a few more things from him. One of those things is this Main Source, Pieces Not the Word to Play. This is a sealed version, and you could tell it's factory sealed because of the, well, it looks like, it's not factory sealed like the cellophane. It's sort of like one of those reseal ones. But the person who I got it from, first let me show you what it looks like, you know. So this is the actual CD single. You know what I mean? And there's a total of 4 tracks on here. The 4 tracks are, you have the video remix, the LP version, and the instrumental. Been looking for this, you know what I mean? Large Professor and everybody else. The one thing I do not like about it, right here you have some tab indentations. Both this upper left corner and the bottom right corner. I did write the seller. I'm thinking about returning it because I don't like that type of stuff. Sort of holding off on returning it. I'm still debating it, but I might send this back and just buy a used one that's probably like new instead of sealed. I would like a sealed version, but it came damaged, and I don't like that. And I don't believe it's his fault. I believe he has a lot of stock. As you see, he has a lot of CD singles that I got off him, and I believe he took over an old radio station or something like that. He has a lot of CD singles due to it being a radio station promo, CD singles I should say. So yeah, I'm debating on keeping this one right now. But yeah, man, I'm happy to have it, but I'm sort of let down on the tab indents. Me, I don't really like to collect things that are damaged like that. You know what I mean? If I could avoid the damage, I'd rather be more patient and wait for the right one, just like I might be patient and wait for a better price. Sometimes I don't wait for a better price because I know how rare some things are. So if it pops up, get it while you can, and I'll pay a couple $100 or so. You know what I mean, for it. But in this case, this is pretty cheap. You can normally get this for $10, maximum $20, something like that. So I don't mind returning this, but I don't know if it's worth returning it for $10. I don't know. There's so much to, there's so many options, so many things. We'll get there. But yeah, that's it, Main Source, Peace Is Not the Word to Play. Oh yeah, this did come out on Wild Pitch Records and EMI. I do, it's a decent song and so forth off of their Breaking Atoms album and so forth like that. But yeah, man, I really like this, collect things from main source as well. So I'm happy to have that in my collection. All right, let's get it. We're getting it. We're getting it. Next up, I'm happy to say I have a sealed version of this, but now I have an open version. And I'm glad that I had the open version because I was able to compare it to the sealed version and confirm that my sealed version is, in fact, you can see the perforations on the edges, the way it folds on the CD. Everything you could tell was done around the same time frame. So I know, and now I've confirmed that I have a sealed version of this. But I'm going to keep this version for my personal copy just in case. Just in case I'm wrong, but I highly doubt it. But I think I have two copies of this. I reached out to my man out in Japan, my man Shu, of Too Tight Records and so forth. He happened to have this CD. This is Playa G Pimp Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Pimp you know, yeah. So he happened to have this one. It's in decent. I need to replace the case. That's about it. It does have a little bit of damage. It's this is a brand new CD, but this is the original version. The original version has this black and aqua blue disc. So the black and aqua blue disc is the original version. All right. Boom. So I'm glad to have this finally in my collection, an open one. I do have a new sealed one. Maybe I could access it. It's probably right behind me somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, I could just reach right here. I actually have a sealed one. I put it in one of these protective sleeves like this because I don't want it to be damaged. But everything is lining up. They both have the same studs, same perforations along the edges and stuff on the spines. Colors are the same, the cuts are the same, everything's the same. So I believe this sealed version is the blue disc as well, but I don't have one right here that I'm gonna take photos of and I'm gonna keep. Some of these CDs I'm just gonna keep. I know they're rare. I know I can get money for them and stuff, but sometimes money isn't everything. I'm a collector. I'm going to keep this one. Next up, this is the final one, y'all. This is the final one. This is the eighth wonder of all the CDs that I one cassette tape. This is the eighth product that I got in the mailbox last month, and it's from the same Discogs seller who has the radio promos and so forth like that. I've been looking for this one. This is just like the main source one that I got off of him. And more of a space filler and so forth like that. I'm still happy to have it. The DJ Quik Tonight version tonight that I got from him, I'm happy to have it, but that's more of a space filler too. It doesn't really go for much money. I wouldn't pay for the Tonight anything really past like $30 max. That Death Wish, Compton's Most Wanted Death Wish, I would pay max, probably like $30-$40. I don't know, max. I don't know. Maybe a little more on that one. But I would pay max on this, probably like $20 to $30 too. And this is Dub C and the Mad Circles Ghetto Serenade. This CD single I have been looking for a while. Now, on this CD single, there's 4 tracks. The 4 tracks are Ghetto Serenade, aka The Ghetto Story, Hood Rat, aka The Real Ghetto Story Uncensored. And the 3rd track is Caught in a Fad, album version. And number 4 is Caught in a Fad, reggae mix. Man, rest in peace to DJ Tunes. Rest in peace to Coolio. I forgot the 3rd member, but he's rest in peace too. The only one who's still living is Dub C, man. Boy, prayers on my man Dubsy. We got to make sure he stays alive. But I've been looking for this CD for a long time, man. I've really been looking for this CD for a long time. It's still a space filler because it's not really where you can find it. Like I said, I'll say 30. I don't know. I would probably, depending on the day, $30, 30 bucks. If I could get it under $50, I'll be happy. But I really would say I would shoot for like $30 or so on something like this. Not too much. You know what I mean? Not too much. Don't put too much on it. You know what I mean? Because it does pop up. It's not really that rare. But yeah, man, I thank you guys for tuning in to the second episode of the monthly mailbox. This one was a lot faster, man. It was quick. It was easy. It was a doozy. It was whatever you want to call it, man. It is there. Hey, man, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, but most of all, comment. Let me know what I missed or misunderstood. And just tell me about your collection or what your input is. If there's some extra tidbits that I don't know, let me know. You know what I mean? Thank you for tuning in again. Once again, my name is Min of the Men Underground Music Show. This is Men Underground Music Show's monthly mailbox. I am Min, 2 Stokes, and I'm out.